There was helicopters be any some aeroplanes be assigned at top. We can look at reserving one of such aeroplanes, as for executive travels and the other. That conversation, but of course, government communications minister when that time comes, there was this on acquiring a new presidential jet. By with recourse to the fact that there was a show of mine, what do you think as somebody why a cabinet minister for 8 years in this conversation at saying
Benin presidential jet okay. Togo okay. Burkina Faso okay. Ivory Coast okay. Liberia within that's our country.
No, Liberia is Senate of President Kwabe Renti.
But that country is our boy, neighbors in our way. So our economy is our boy, mean who they are better than Ghana.
Yeah, none of them.
It's a Ghana will be a century. If I taboo. Ghana, West Africa, the first sovereign country in on one airline. Ghana Airways.
Yes.
The Ghana was presidential jet. But say yes, we had there. Na bibia ye petuminti. Ebe bibia up for games, propaganda. And then the first time, Sarkozy, President Kufuor discount Airbus for executive travel. President betrayed. What's the big here?
It's only two. Yes.
The end of
offer where your friends are Falcon. Falcon are call for repairs to see our friends.
Okay. You have vacancy.
Yeah, I'm fat Cassian.
You see, I'm fat.
Yes.
I bet betray. President betray. Propaganda. Betray. Sir President Nimreso. Uche mu the tenure you could talk place for an
helicopters and our planes.
So Brazil, you to plane.
Okay.
You have to please every Brazil. You have to be.
Yes.
I am a subject of
controversy.
You have to please everyone. Sir President, you buy 1 helicopters.
Auto helicopters.
It's about the same. And the next president buy. Here to place our Air Force. Now Minister for Propaganda.
No, there is no minister like that.
Okay, sorry. Not Propaganda Secretary. Boss of Parliament. So place that year Kotono. A place that air that are the birthday. Emma Agaga, sorry, you puzu.
And as a propaganda secretary,
oh, sorry, Mr. The propaganda secretary, yes. A member of parliament for the first time. Okay. Ekasa 20 minutes of parliament. Emma and the colleague MP
on the same side.
On the same side. Some member ya no say no, you're member of the defense and interior. Your case against you no, you're ranking member for defense and interior. So men kasa sa na unnim the way there who can dikabibu say. Ghana for propaganda or facts where they get I buy any free power. They got talk Russia so previous helicopters are only helicopters because Russia for no naked only best helis in France for Airbus industries. Sir you go to 6 naked and this for say penny support to a parliament. Then President truly. You see, Ghana's presidential jet. The President Kufuor set the keys for buying a new jet for his luxury travels, and which maybe I will review. And then we'll be always going to be better at the Emirates free Dubai, go to ordinary people. The president went here.
Yeah, but they told the reason for the opposition was because of the state of the economy. We are done.
This economy here.
We are done.
And I make catch us say, I don't know.
Yes.
But you can reason here. Yensi Hospital, district. I've been here $20 billion because he was Yensi. That's the president got to play in his President need propaganda for because that's a play. Oh yes, I Fatuhuna, who told Papa Dia president that. Oh, Kaiser President Kufosi. Jubilee. I didn't know one propaganda for. So President Mahama about here now. And so President Mahama, echo talk. Can you go to air TV? President Mahama time not to you.
Yes, Z9.
President Mahama time or to $400 million. He said by to service 2012.
Yes.
And you can look at the monocra. Cocotier, Obi, absolutely teacher. Now, pilot, no conversations on the higher about even the joystick of the head.
Sir, Enrana, the board.
The board doesn't make.
Early investigations.
The board of investigations.
They've been given 30 days to investigate. Okay.
They say, pilot, no. On the text messages, exchanges. Now, all complaining about idea near other than still on call.
And then the board would unravel Sanyo.
Me board. Me Kumanu. Me of a penny. We say, board will look at it and say, board of what I say. Oh,
no, so we cannot preempt.
Clearly developing for the premier. I just want to know reason board a little bit bad, a bit exonerating the fact that people have been killed unnecessarily.
You don't think it was
yes,
pure accident?
Accident now, the bro for the Chelsea. We buy a use of 42 in I'm told say it affected Air Force. I'm told. Say they don't kind of no young accumulating experience or the cancer plane. I'm told.
No, he's actually one of the best around.
I'm not sure why they can't actually sure. Experience that's the best. Best to be experienced difference will Second, there will be a best. I'm sorry, you call on top of the whole West Africa, he's the best. But we say so there, why you been out for 10 years, so you're more experienced. They ain't how better on the plane. We were passing Edra as the best pilot. We were cast our plane 10 years, very, very experienced. One hour, about option, 1 hour on the game.
Yeah, but to get to
a
oh no, say you would want to go with your experience, no?
Sir,
yes.
I did.
It's a number of years I will through again.
Yes, it's a certificate.
Yes.
And a different again the CV.
I get it. But so be Air Force no be do squadron.
We say
squadron leader. That's our experience.
It's a certificate.
Yes.
It's a certificate. And a different Juma again the CV. Okay, because a pilot will be having a training school certificate in Brania Farm. There are a lot of things we do in life that we need experience more than certificates. What I say? The way can say you could share say wow was seven film. Because so for more because on a bomb pay you pay the mama free me boy. So for bakery. That means one, so for whom was play the weapon. When you pay the mama free. And then one cassette man played in two crown like quite back of him. Hey, so for the I had the kakra. Ready? Mahama and the budget, Koto de. Mahama, the way you know, no one ever move. And now someone suppose
maybe one come with that.
Because but I don't care. Say he prayed to alert to avert President Mahama. I just don't care. And I'm saying, Sasa Lukanisa can bet Tabonti, County Mahama Kosoko, no country Kuku. They say our penchant for Yedi are no camp bonnet. But then they see, Obia Goja platform say about 2 years ever 2 years. Say the people cry yes or no? It's a no because Sabo Jan in the aircraft, no Akasa Obwa. The one more than on the coin, on coming in tea, what do you do? No, we no Sako did a year to say, Mina now also make Kodam Suma Sapon as a Boku, it's only cool Sapon.
One cannot say now. Not so chess, Senya Yamia Doman, or no, that time all Cassa overcoming from with the Aguno or Ubuya video. And also fly no uncle was be by. And then I said, no, Sapon, a coy, and your Cassa Bishop, say, Dr. Sapon, Edna on like Cassahaji, and I put on Kayanka. Before election, the body Pabuja crowd the Beko, I could do to be. Before election, Obianim so yes, now, yes, I can't say that. But I said, see, I don't know so. Now, I can't say, I don't see one day, and I suppose free. Don't say, I said, I don't see you, trust them who baby, and then the other say, please, should that say, okay. But Obianim will be true. Yeah. Ghana deserves better than propagandists are giving us. Yanti Ghana said, Beba, maybe high presidential jet in Phobia and Yarin Quabrutry. Your vice president, Huchino, Yari Yano, Yamin Pemu, you have done 2 private jets in the Quabrutry. The Bakodo being an okay said, hey, see what happened, just obey resign. Why resign? Look at the Chiaka, bring the coin. No, we don't know that for
I'm not only with you. Hospital mean you're foreign affairs for the bitch. I don't want to be here. I don't think governance as Siana. Send the player, let's see.
Of the nation.
I sincerely believe. Say Ghana is here a fitting presidential jet that can accommodate the presidential party, not the falcon that will only do the president in his office staff. I just because the bodyguards crying, the advance and then the follow up. We are making a mockery out of ourselves. More committee no be to the day now I president say oh meet me see Ghana and San Marco at the Senegal. So
in principle you believe say acquiring a new presidential jet ain't yet bad, but you think say because of insanity be more kind in the past, you know,
but we have to also evaluate whether we need it now.
Okay.
Just opposed to say economy. Yeah. President Mahama told us that he's been left with how did he describe our economy?
I say you criminally managed the Ghanaian economy.
Criminally managed the economy. Yes. Oh, okay. I don't know that if that economy has money to buy a presidential jet. So have to be. When the cocoa farmer was giving 120 cities. We have to find out
whether there is money to do that. In the last 8 months, no, how would you assess the Mahama administration in the last 8 months?
I'll say it again. I don't believe in 24/7 politics.
Okay.
You see, what is me actually? Because of me,
yeah.
What is me actually? Because everything we are doing, I think we should be able to put our sheets back and say that this time, 1 year after winning the election, they are only members of parliament in Kasa. Okay. The party should do a soul search, should start thinking about if I'm given the chance, how am I going to do things differently. The government should be given its space to run at least the first year to get its hands fully on grips. And the government must behave responsibly and and with decency and decorum towards the citizens. The citizens must see that their government is working on this behalf and things like that. That would do us better. 24/7 there, MYA.
Sir, yeah, politics, they be
MYA. Yes, sir, Obia be taking short-term interest and advantage. To be the presidential jet, I don't see a reason why my presidential man can't call me now committee or the move. Praising for the doors no about you. You're becoming a talk of food really. Never bore mine. Have you thought about it? Can you just imagine? I mean, people touch wood, it's like a president to play this, and a chairman of NDC to play this.
Helicopter
does. And the Umukuya. What do you want to learn about Ghana? I don't wish it on my worst enemy. But because the MPP didn't defend what was and all, I say, hey, who will be vice president? Oh, yeah, but that's in the heat of the election. Hey, now, of course, flag wearer, hey, who will be vice president? We tell because the chair, because, hey, my source of the couldn't talk with me. Okay, Toy, we say, Casafu, Casatia, former Payibi organ and Silver. Hey, there. White. Me mutaka. Me say me tea can be pharmacy crown. Me say the ticket me na me die ka can say e bi a woman ti di ni ampa e di e bo abetum say no so akotire on ka hu. Now sɛ kɔmugina baabi no mu tie deɛ ɛka wɔ Ghana ha sɛbi kɛmka so bɔwu nkwasɛ wu anaa meboa ɔmugina baabi ɛna obi ti sɛ wo sɛ mina mebɔ mpae na adwo maama nkɔ mina na wo sɛ mekɔ na mesoma obi sɛ ɔnkɔ mina wo sɛ mekɔ na ano nka mekɔhu foto bi nti obi nti ɔhwɛ TikTok mu ntaka ne atofo sere say atofo se na ama mutaka akoro almost sere se ka okọ ka so wa hwe Ghana for yes the dia agora ti mesre se ya ma yourself no je kasa nye no kuri bia na ye ka yabe kasa honti na yensusu nye propaganda no propaganda no di tumi ne beba nipa no de obe kunu de akodi tumi so de opere no na nye tumi ni wi ade na ode ye power de ne se de nya kono power ya kono na no yesi makoka se ECG for timetable mra we just to do the Napo ya musa the timetable one can say ECG for timetable be here and rather say ECG for the power rationing ECG for the timetable beba who can okre kan e chia one who can okre well, you can say that you declare state of emergency. You declare state of emergency. You say more. Media no we want to say leave after Napo. Say we should go out and flash them out and finish them. This is now, and this is for now. This is now. Say Galamsey for the dear bar power and you suffer. Why is it so can? I say Galamsey for criminals and the dear bar power and you suffer. See every year this bandit. Task force. About yourself, easy. President down that. What advice about Kutu for Yanko shoot to kill? About Kutu for that campaign is coming. But they talk country, only maybe a feed. If you want to call this kind of the bell, it's a yes, the young one, the own person, the young I don't want to be given that set of cards.
And you still want to give government the benefit of the doubt, at least for this year?
Yeah, I would have said that. Said the no one I had no. So say maybe okay, so I say I buy the car, I'm off with tea because I will MPP and they will buy and that's the crowd. They me crowd before you tell them the my coin. We do after na Ghana for na omu see. So what would the car the bird go crowd? Na a coin no yellow. Driver force to make a demonstration. Not TUC for the 10%. No more near to electricity 70%. Now they will start talking. You call the Academy way. Tieni di na Ghana for na cocoa farmers na. Or you say almost 6,500 and 7,000. Almost 8,000. I buy out 2 months ago. Governor and finance minister America said Ghana has $2 billion. More billion price. And I want car. Oh, one the tell them. Not billion price $1 billion. Na Ghana has $1. I said, "They na cocoa farmer." I said, "I say, $1 dollar." You are in cocoa farmer $1. Cocoa farmer $1.
So now, Omudi painted percentage of the FOB price.
The percentage.
FOB price is quoted in dollars.
We say media he. Any media you kupuku. Omu kasa. Omu dollar cocoa price or dollar $1. Watu cocoa wuna kufua ya bebe chianeka. And watu cocoa wuna 300. Now oh dear. Busu ni esa krama. Also ba but ya cocoa farmer 6,500. And one can say percentage of food. No free. Oja Central General Conference. Not your mama 2 weeks before, okay, check cocoa was say, CEO the tea about 2 cocoa about munya money veggie and 750 each. What's your film?
I mean your cocoa farm.
Nyamisha. Now cocoa bottle.
Yes.
The kufa do breast. Sweat to do it. Any your mama breast sweat to do our talk. When you cocoa farmer now be a cocoa farmer normally, don't need pain a cocoa farmer you will be on Ghana. And the cocoa naturally Ghana, University of Ghana, yes, cocoa farmer for the Yuska, the baby Ghana be a bridge, cocoa farmer for Scan, the Kusiawa, dam, cocoa farmer for Scan. Oh, 2 cocoa, also by the 6,500. Now, what to be a Yabia Moasia? What's about the chrono?
6,500 based on the prevailing circumstances then. But then, the council's annual assessors is here because any, you know, my dollar number 4.
I'm kind of craving show. You see, cocoa farm on Tony Cocoa dollar. You check dollar mark.
You have to convert from dollar to CD.
Tell no one convert it. Now, I'm sure scandal. I'm sure scandal. Many are too. Now my friend I'm saying, "We are too. They need to be kept you. Need to be kept you. Wow. So you have what did I do? A bad thing. A bad thing. He said, oh yeah, budget match. Also CD, dollar, 40, 50 pesos.
Yeah, in the budget.
In the budget. And now buy now who say call treasury. Now say, Bernardo say, well Jessica reserves no was. Skale tawi. Saskale bia na tawa Solomon bon pa ya ko man wisdom. Ye who says kata hon. E ba wisdom dia bandage skano. Ye tugum. Ye tugum. Na busuka fu bosi. Beboa.
Yes.
The catcher bi ne bi say, "Eh, ade wa yi o menu mu." No say be no be. E do bi be diska bon men. Aba ko ko bosi an e ba ko ton bi du awon ne de skaba. And that's what we call Potakuchi Elika, the discover. Ghana, there are source of revenue. I did a better discover. And now Bussi and Babois, a discover. And now Porta, a book of for no man discover. No man, the discover my mono, I don't know, loans and a revenue. Pot and a cuckoo. Golden milk. Nansiana, you go for MPP and bank for gold bear. Na gold scarce right there at TRTC. The real fee so ton gold, 1 million tons. That's the gold price, the highest in hundreds of tens of years. $3,000 per ounce. It took a ton 1 million ounces, over $3 billion. Scabby because gold there ubenya. But dollar ni ni no Ghana. Why so much say you need dollar? If you got $3 billion, what is that $3 billion Bank of Ghana? No can say mama CD equivalent. Na me franco. Bank of Ghana now catch they say 14 cities 15 cedis. Ukofa gold they buy about 10 cedis. 83 billion never more 45 billion cedis. They say 3 billion never more 30 billion cedis. And then I'm going to check. It only say gold smuggling about because I don't think you okay. Cedis never there. It's right. The cocoa farmer last year, last year, another time, you have this syndication.
Yeah, because the circumstances for same moment in Yanko.
Yes, because on the Abia could trust syndication, but because to oh, and you will be at the trust syndication. IMF na coin, your magana borrowing limits. It's in syndication. The LBC is no music over there, and they took cocoa. And they buy the beton cocoa. Cocoa this January, Ghana, then your cocoa need be $10,000 a ton. And you be $12,000 a ton. Last year, no more forecast said the mouton cocoa in the spot price. I bet the cocoa board carried a double yen. And you be I couldn't. And now say 14.5, but here 10. Muntimintia. It's an 8 for the car. No, I for the mistake. The Munya movie, electricity. The main idea what electricity tariff
phenomenon.
$1.
The main factor determined tariff.
Fuel cost $1. It costs nearly 70% of the tariff calculation.
Is a appreciation in the cities? I will say
it is one who appreciates nearly 30% in the CDA, 30 to 40% of the CDA. I can see a Canadian say, who said the bois, petrol yateso. That is a petrol yateso. I just don't allow the end. Yes. Now, electricity yateso. I was about to go back to Sikano, the tariff calculation. I saw a from. I then a Ghanaian. Yes, I to electricity in Ghana.
Okay, into the quarterly adjustment now, I say, and that we introduce here, now to deal with dollar and cedi fluctuations. And we should see it reflect now.
So, it's apart from the dollar swat to 30-40%. We should see it in electricity pricing. Cost of the GMO. And I would say, in fact, even petrol. I buy the who say, I say, tissue here. Also, the brother called on the 1 city called Sure. I can't be who say petrol, the tissue who. Because $1. The dollar is what here. It's added electricity, $80. I buy obsessive profit by the Uja of how they patch the books. What do you want to do? You know, but I'm on 7 years. But we have movie. We shall money. Now next year, budget there about November. What's your $100 price out to the mayor? Because it will speak. So there was $1 a page. Yes. Because you have pumped $1 in the boom. Professor B or Lego. Also want to gold 9.something billion.
No, so far in the first 5-6 months, 5.4 billion, a little over $5 billion.
Almost 9 billion, and we declare 5 billion. The professor let's say only 4.4 a good economy to suppress the city price, to suppress the city price now. To say don't let me go there about you. And about you, how long have it been? So what do you go? I was working at Bank of Ghana some money. Was there a Bank of Ghana the other forever? Yes. So we are company now compare $1. $1 a day.
You should have a deposit of that amount.
Yes, also yet EMT. The year goes for the who's so fast one. Dr. Baumia Matibugu Prempe ho, governor ho, deputy governors ho. You see, the idea no, ye free oil and they are called big companies in the industry. I demand a lot of dollars. So we see the know how to be young. For Bank of Ghana, no fun to go, no for good. MTN, no, it's about 3 years, don't mean transfer the shares, profit in coin. You want to sit in the BTR for gold, G gold, pay gold broker. And so then, you have to say, people for gold at oil. That's medium companies.
Gold for oil was
they say, medium TriStar or Petit Gold. Like Baba Akudi. Maybe Alpha Stream, gold pen and all picking from Ghana.
In return for oil.
In return for picking gold from Bank of Ghana.
Okay. Now on my oil and
they no oil car.
Okay.
Bank of Ghana direct to the no oil car. So say you bought power 8 months. You first see the sortie, the Bank of Ghana, in fact, dollar credit free finance and call gold board. Bank of Ghana now they finance it.
Yes.
I didn't check because they started project with Bank of Ghana. There were 2 gold accounts, gold for reserve and gold for oil. A do baby or 2024. I am a force gold for oil in bill. The Bank of Ghana this can have gold for reserve. Need gold for oil. It's even by the time that MPP for free office, that gold no they cut oil no only fact gold. Say gold be gold. Gold for reserve. And then basically, governor, deputy governor, go Casa Orlando, no. And then run this for you. Go one, scaped or Bank of Ghana. See, I'm on the credit pepe ama your same one. So basically, I'm not buying the coin. Going to train the one, but I feel I can't compare. Oh, maybe we to table no answer one.
Oh man is peace onye juma na emamu embonechi too much no nya kwan enhyehyɛ nneoma. I know that's the impression I got from the now.
Yeah, because the ultimate you know to me also you call class near years answer, especially masters house. You all read on their paper. No, the wallpaper. Question. I say, hey, question. Who graph is question? What that graph for? Hey, and then answer a pound. Who graph will be out? I said.
Because he says, probably the awareness, yeah, in community. I think we spent quite some time, you know, into.
But didn't you have the kind of say? It's a big bonfire. Say, I remember MPP flag by our race. I really the cab cannot get to each other. Yeah, to that.
I know free
on near one toy. Maybe be out to do.
Say NPP need be 8 years and in conclusion, no. Does 2028 look possible for more as a political party? And now said the history in the Fourth Republic, actually as a party being 8 years, no, the NDC would do their 8 years.
With God.
Yeah, the Bible says all things are possible.
Okay, that is my short answer. Yeah. So recently, me kokasa already, and I was telling the people the book of Jeremiah that when things were bleak and God spoke. That's where he said that when you were in your mother's womb, I knew you. Yes. And I set you apart and I put my word in your mouth and I have plans for you, plans of good nature and don't let kings terrify you, you will terrify kings. And it's a very interesting read. What I want to say is that I say the giants you see will be giants no more. The people you see, the giants you see. With God, everything is possible. David, it was only one stone. You know, the cool song. But the Drew Krum. The Kum Goliath. The Drew Krum, No man to ma David. Also Saul has killed 1,000, David has killed 10,000.
Yeah.
It's not people with God, all
things are possible.
The multitude were fed with 5 breads. With God, all things. He makes way where there is no way. Because I say order. We say I don't know what I say order. But we were already Bible. He tells you on the storm. The disciples went to Christ, who was fast asleep.
Yes.
And they went not once, not twice. They went 3 times. He said, don't you care, Master, that we perish? I said, also you. I said, oh yeah, suffer. And now you did. Now you say, Jacob, we as Christ. I want to ask, 30 years in Christ or another?
Or die.
So when people talk, if I say a chair was someone, say, what I say? But I sincerely believe that if we set our minds to it, if we unite like the people united in Babel, and they said we want to visit God.
Yes.
So we are going to create a tower to God. God sitting on his throne up. Said, where there is unity, everything is possible.
Yeah.
Let us go and give them different languages. I think offense you bra okutuja. That is the beginning of multiple languages. What I say? So even God realized that man, when he sets his heart on things to do and purposefully with unity or in unison with that one agenda, it says you are. So what you bind on earth, I'll bind in heaven. I think MPP can win 2028. MPP must win 2028. MPP can win 2028, but MPP must win 2028 for the benefit of this country.
But the NDC is also managing this country. And why do you think a MPP...
You want to force me into the mismanagement of the country by NDC? I said, one more time. But I'm concentrating on the party into a venue.
On no flag bearers.
Oh, flag bearers.
Very well. And the other thing, because I heard you in an interview, and I will say, Oba Abaimu Besevia, you should know that there is always a day of accountability. In the free power, a possible state investigative agencies, but we can go into the modus operandi and but what has been happening with IOCO, national security, NIB, for you, it's a normal process, right?
No, I don't find it a normal process, but for the fact that you have been invited. Me, like I said, I call national security, I call NIB. Call NIB severally.
Multiple times, okay.
National. In fact, just last week, I think I said national security for Cross Actual Ministry of Energy for other things. Yeah. So I'm not worried. What worries me is what worries Ghanaians. Some of the pictures that are coming are not good.
Pictures of them?
How people are being intimidated.
Okay.
How people's houses are being ransacked. Baumia ADC, again, why are you ransacking if you?
It depends on the normal.
So far, we be quite a courtesy of the person. Instead of the chair question, they call it you. It's normal. I say, we are compensating you for. Why are we rushing to make Ghana a misgoverned place? Adentin na ye prayer ho atiati ankrofo fa ahudi ama na be se uti ankrofo fa ahudi zia enye hwi adentra on to say so I'm afraid about the people. Some of the calls that came great inconvenience. You can be sorry for surgery bed, so in 3-4 days I had to be in Ghana. I came. Even the doctors were worried, but I came. Because I also believe that I have to be accounting to somebody. Even though we have accountant general, auditor general and things. If a new government wants me to come and explain something, but I must tell you, everywhere I've gone from NIB, National Security, I've been treated with respect. which is it? But to be cover, that's a year no, or because some no, yeah, dream. Say, Udo be court, not court money bill, not uko process it bill. Now, in processing of the bill, who did deny the bill? So the bill charge be true, this one, Ubia organ say is almost impossible to fulfill. You are using those conditions to subvert the freedoms. And yet, I can't say Blaconia Bonio. Because MP before bar, the NDC for be two. NDC for bar,
yes.
The MPP for be court. Yes, sure, so do MPP be out to that. But only MPP for be court. What you say? Why would we want to go through that process? I mean, comfortable to our friends, our Attorney General say, I could be a man said to himself, maybe, hey, that's what could be man said, man said, now grabbing this, made them not this guy. Meanwhile, in all these months, me and Fred Beckramos have mastered concept. What did everybody say? The car, I'm not going to be able to now say yes, I did dinner. We bet you what to go. So we were going to be down tomorrow. Now, what could the Paco fee? The American visa expire. Best 6 months, no more issue for. Later, I met say a report to say more energy ministry. Paco could be. You could be any. We were America for the officer. Why? Why should we sell ourselves so cheap to a foreigner? If you say me, Napo na ademako. Say me, my fact you do my children cry and quiet. America for now also free to me. I'm for because you don't know why. So because what time shall we? Who could years can I be caught toya? Obisube Kabaka is also there. Those who go here, could years can they be aware years can be so many years. But now said the two so we should allow decency to come back into our politics. As for court, hey, so no charge me. The call back of that museum said the Yanko court. We better hand you be a yano. I'm ready. Yanko court. But you be the bit to me a tolerate, sir. That is why we are able to have freedoms. We are enshrined in the Constitution. And I mean, pa omucha say. Why I show you Ghana said the aircon. About Penny Mahama the review. Or to the fear they have before the sound of answer question. Because I said Penny Mahama co-opposition. Now Airbus scandal the buyer. Na yete yenko Bahama. Letter to the Luther Troy. Munko really be here. Literally threatening the government. Say your attempt to arrest Mahama may bring the country apart. To the Luther. Why are we doing the same thing?
There has been no attempt to arrest Nanado.
There has been no attempt to arrest Nanado. Minkasi arrested Nanado. Minkasi arrested Kufo. Minkasi arrested Ubia. But when you set certain things on trail, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It becomes very, very, very difficult when Obiba Power and the supporters start to even calm them. The Kaipa said settlement. President Kufuor made your mama. We decided to say President Mahama.
Yes. Vice President Ifieno Bangalore. Yeah.
When you be the chairman now, so I'm saying, hey, we need you. Another cry. Want to me fulfill this obligation. But Penny say, that's what me let you know what happening. How do you? Because I'm sure be you why. Who can you man Penny cry? Bet you on 7. Once I say you go see diplomat, we free the camp. Mestre said 2 million you President Mahama for the next 4 years. Nobody can question it. Nobody has even questioned it. Within 24 hours, that Dr. Baumia conceded, said Mahama has been won. I'm on a problems because of that concession.
Yes.
Yes. Obama go to the first one conceded, Chong Makajas, I didn't want to concede in terms of her politics, they be never cast assembly. But Ghana for you, says President Mahama, he need to win a man. He's a father for all.
Yes.
He's a president for the whole of Ghana, including me, but it be a president will protect me. He will protect me. Neba. And I need to
And I'm downfall. No, but I think I get your point. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Jumedi no ABC, yeah, Dr. Matthew Hoku Pempe, and Edin Kobo. Hopefully, campaign no esha for 31st January flag barrage contest na ebia ebesenya no ene no edi enkobo bio. But for any the ABC ha na nyame ya adomo a otena yebesan bi ekosi sen Jumedi no abremo.